That's where the second idea came from, which was that the stronger your product market fit is, the easier your go to market is going to be.
For people listening, I think it's very important to hear this nuance because we're already talking about the go to strategy. The go to strategy. And what I'm hearing, I want you to talk about this because I know we talked about this before, but I think it's super important is you're actually calling out to who you know has the problem that you want to solve. And instead of calling and saying, hey, I got a product to solve your problem, you're totally flipped it upside down and said, hey, I want to interview you. Mm-hmm. I want to understand what's going on. I'm thinking of maybe being able to solve this thing. Can I have 10, 15 minutes of your time?
Yep. Yeah. And we call that customer development. The thing that I think I got wrong was like, I'm tactically, I was thinking of it as customer validation, which is like, hey, this is the thing I built, when I started getting it right, what I realized was what the books don't teach you is that you're talking to potential customers. And I was like, but what about all these people? And honestly, that thought didn't connect for me until after the fact, when like the second time going around, everybody who I interviewed, I shouldn't say everybody, but a high percentage of people that I had interviewed turned into paying customers. And then the next times I was going through it, I was like, well, that seems like a pretty strong signal of like the people that go through this as a funnel. And like, we had a couple of clients in the services business that kind of showed me that like product market fit is not binary. And like it exists I had this argument with founders all the time. Like, it doesn't matter how good the messaging is. And so I kept fighting with founders of like, you don't have product market fit. And they are like, no, of course we have product market fit. And it helped. The experience that helped kind of sharpen that was when Uber launched Uber Eats. It was very, very clearly all the stuff that they had done with the brand, with the positioning, with the offer. Everybody knew who they were. And the offer was, would you like to save money? And could we make you some more money? It was like the best offer, right? You don't have to pay a delivery driver anymore. And we're going to bring you customers. It was the only offer I've seen that hits on like two of the three kind of core value drivers, which would be like make money, save costs, reduce risk, right? Yeah. And they had two of the three. And it's very rare to see a real 2 out of 3 value driver. But anyway, so who gets the credit? Krista or Uber? We came to the conclusion that Uber gets the credit. And that was kind of the seed of the idea that product market fit has this strength, and it's not 0 or 1.